Their first lead since 77-76 back in the third quarter.
But they know they got to stop King James. That's the deal. Everybody on their feet.
The shot clock has been turned off. 10 seconds remaining. Knicks lead by 1. LeBron with 5 seconds, driving out Hezonja. Hezonja with the block! And the Knicks, on a 13-1 run, come back and defeat the Lakers. 124-123. Mario Hezonja returning after missing the last 12 games, blocking that last attempt by LeBron James.
Will the Clippers be back?
To Mudiay. Mudiay throws it down. And it's Lonzo getting the swat.
Wrong screen. But we're here. We got a lot of mess ups there, but it's all good. What's up? I'm so fidgety. But that was a good game, man. Oh, sorry. What's up, B? How you doing? What's up, people? Knicks fans, Lakers fans, every fans, CK crew. What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? Final score.
I'm kind of happy I didn't see, because my stream literally died in the last 2 possessions.
Oh, did it?
So when Mudiay hit the free throws, like I heard it, the audio, but I couldn't visually see it.
Yeah.
So I the whole block, I just heard the crowd. It was like watching a radio station. Yeah, I know what I said. Watching a radio station.
I was just gonna say, I'm like, I don't know if that's a thing.
It's not, but today it was, because literally the stream died and all I could hear was audio. So all you hear is like, LeBron gets blocked. I'm like, okay, well, it's been great to be able to see it, but it is what it is.
So you got to see it for the first time just now, is what you're saying?
Yeah, I love your troll moment. I appreciate you so much.
I needed
that. Because, Twitter didn't blow up with, 20 billion different, people, taking video shots with their iPhones or Androids, probably Androids, because those look.
Because the camera was trash?
Yes. So,
man,
it is what it is.
It was a good day. It was a good day. And here's the thing. And here's why it's okay to celebrate this sweep of the Lakers. We're already so far in last place that we can win. We can go on a 2 or 3 game winning streak and still be in last place. So this was we were able to enjoy this.
No, I'm gonna laugh if y'all do all this losing.
And that's what I'm saying.
Still don't get first one.
100%. Because with the new rules, like, this ain't guaranteed. We could get that 4th pick and they'll be right out. You know what I'm saying? So it's like this. That's why I want wins like this, man. Anyways, I don't care. I'm all for the win. F a tank. For today.
La Tank. Back at it again.
Look, that was going to say. Look, you should thank us. You guys should be celebrating that loss too, man. Y'all need that 8th. Y'all need that 8th worst spot.
We need Jesus right about now.
You need Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. But yeah, man. We did victory. It's a sweep. How you feel about that? Being swept to the Knicks. It hurt your heart?
I mean,
does it hurt?
Nothing else can hurt anymore.
You're numb to pain. I feel no pain.
It is what it is at this point. So, good job, Lakers. Actually, South Bay Lakers. Good job, South Bay.
For real, yo. There was a period. We're gonna break down this entire game because there was moments where we were up and doing well. Then y'all came back and looked like you gonna run away with the game. And then what we saw is what happened. Chris Tiller, I'm not to pain. Shout out to the chat, by the way. I know I just finally opened the chat up. We already got 57 people in here. Yeah, for those who are new, if you're just here, Laker or Knick fan, this is Coast to Coast. We're every Sunday. This is an NBA show, but Brandon is a Laker fan. I am the Knicks fan, hence Coast to Coast, because the Knicks and the Lakers. Anyways, yeah, it's not that hard in the name, but yeah. So today was a showdown, so we had to do a special show, especially since it was a matinee game. It just made sense to do it right after. I mean, for Brandon, it probably would have been better if we did it later because he can, let the emotions pass, even though he's numb. So I guess there wouldn't have been any emotions for him to let pass.
Chris, I told you before the stream, like yesterday, I don't know how the hell I'm going to wake up at 9 o'clock. And sure enough, I didn't wake up.
I was going to say, because when you messaged the Discord, which you guys should all join, by the way, link in description. When you say your chat in the Discord, my first thought was like, this man just woke up.
Facts.
This guy just woke up.
I woke up mid fourth quarter and I was like, "Oh, the Lakers are winning! What a pleasant surprise to wake up!" But that was short lived. So.
Man. And before I get into, because we're gonna do this because Brandon get to see it, so we're gonna show it again. No, we're gonna break down this game. But before I get into this play again, people need to put. Just for at least for today, put some respect on my boy Mudiay's name. Mudiay had some very careless turnovers as he normally does throughout the game. I'll tell you that. But at the same time, this dude had a pretty solid game, and he made one of the smartest passes that I did not even expect him to make towards the end of that game to bring us within 2 or within 1, whatever it is. Within 1. It was 122, 123, or 122, whatever the score was. And I'm like, Mudiay making a pass in the break? What?
I saw that too. It was a nice pass. That's when the stream didn't cut out, so I was able to still see that. So I was not expecting him to make that pass. Man, to be all frank.
Who's Mark? Man, what a bad win for the Knicks. Mark, I'm not hearing it. I'm all for it. We are so far down, we can win. I don't care. Give me the sweep. I'll take the sweep with the Lakers any day. Just so I have those bragging rights for the season. With all these knuckleheads I have to hang out with out here in these streets. Oh man. Yeah, but let's go to the chat real quick before we get into today. But yeah, today's topic's predominantly going to be around today's games. There's a few things that happened this week. We're going to talk about today. For those who don't know, in the NCAA world, today is Selection Sunday for the bracket. I don't know what time that's exactly going to be coming out. I think probably tonight. So we're just gonna talk a little bit about that because Brandon needs to get on that because he's joining the lottery gang, so he needs to know what's going on in the lottery. So we're gonna talk about that a little bit. Homework. Yeah, get to it, man. Get to it. I know you want KZ though. You just team KZ over there in those streets.
Come on, KZ.
Come on, KZ. But yeah, plenty of show to go through. Fun times. But yes, for those who are just joining, Knicks won against the Los Angeles Lakers in a comeback effort. Yeah, it was fun times. Brandon missed the game because he was asleep. Whose Mark is going off in the chat?
What?
Nah, I'm just playing F LeBron. Low-key, Mario was lucky because his defense. Man, look. You can be lucky, but he picked the right moment to be lucky. That was a solid and clean block. But at the same time, too, LeBron, he showed his hand, though. I don't understand what the thought process was there. I mean, he could have gave the ball because there was enough time where he could have gave the ball to Caruso or anybody else because the ball was going to be back in his hands. There's nobody on that G League Laker team that was going to say, no, I'm shooting this. Oh, except for KCP. I forget KCP was on the corner. KCP would damn well put that shot up. But
it's my time to shine.
Man, KCP is something special. But man. And LeBron, and what we talk about all season long, Brandon, happened again in this game. Captain Save-A-Hole came in and killed his own self. He did it to himself.
I mean, when in those close situations, it's been 50-50 this season. So I don't necessarily blame it on that. I'm sure our friends, that's what they're gonna accuse it by, but it's worked. It hasn't worked. So
but what was working, the reason why you guys had that big lead up on us was because the ball movement. Clyde was even saying it. He was saying that y'all were playing with more cohesion, and he loves using the big word just to make a point. But you guys were the chemistry was a lot better when LeBron's playing with those G League guys because the ball moves and you get a better shot. But then towards the end, LeBron was just saying, "Nah, I don't feel safe with this 10-point lead. Let me try to fix this for myself."
New York is my city. I deserve to take over.
He just gave us the game on top of that, and DJ, this game was important to DJ.
Before I get on to Clyde too, because Clyde kind of made me mad today.
We're gonna talk about that today, but go ahead, say what you gonna say.
That was a goaltending. That's all I'm gonna say.
Which one?
DJ.
When he gave a piece of his own medicine, the rim, what's it called, the pin block?
That wasn't even a pin block.
He pinned it.
Chris.
Pinned it.
Chris, I'm gonna need you to take off your Knicks cap right now.
It.
I need you to take off your Knicks
honestly, I haven't seen a slow-mo or another view, but from game time, it looked clean to me. But I have not seen
I'm sure it did with your Knicks cap on. Take it off.
I'm telling you what I'm talking about game time. But if I see a slow-mo or see other version, and if it hits the backboard, okay, I'll give it to you. But I'm telling you from what I saw from real time, I didn't see it hit the backboard. But anyways, we're gonna get into that. We're gonna break down this game. We're gonna talk about it. I understand. Lakers, and that's the other thing too. Lakers got a lot of crazy calls. I was surprised that they overturned, even though Mario Hezonja decided to throw the ball right at DeAndre Jordan's head. But I was surprised that they overturned that one out of bounds play in the third quarter. Brandon was asleep for that, so he didn't see it.
It was good.
But they did, and I was surprised by it. We didn't do a damn thing with it. But other than that, it was a rough one with the refs. Shout out to the lady ref. I don't know her name, but she's probably one of the only lady refs I actually appreciate and respect. She's good. The other two dudes were trash today. I cannot remember her name, but anyway.
Was it Leon? Was it Leon?
No.
Oh, okay. I mean, that would be typical Leon to
right?
just throw you.
Anyways. Let's get into this, guys. Let's watch this final play one last time for Brandon's sake, because he loved it so much, and he didn't even see it.
Knicks take the lead. Their first lead since 7.
I'm waiting for it.
Oh yeah, you're a little behind, huh? So basically, Mudiay hits clutch free throw, something LeBron didn't know too much about this season. And then Hezonja, man, and that's the thing. Brandon came into the Discord talking about why did you guys put Hezonja back in there? Brandon, do you see now?
Don't tell me you guys weren't sweating bullets. Let's be honest here.
Shout out to Music Pusher Entertainment. Welcome. Appreciate the subscription. Not really. I'm gonna be real with you. I wasn't really.
What?
Because of all the plays leading up to this with LeBron James doing what he's doing right now, I thought he was either going to make a stupid pass or take a stupid shot. And he did the stupid shot.
10 seconds remaining.
I'm being 100% real with you, Brandon. Look at him. What is he trying to? There's nothing to work with, and he's just gonna go to DJ. There's nothing to work with there. So
Mark was. I was sort of mad.
Mark was.
I was.
No, I wasn't. I really wasn't, because because of what led up to this play, I was not. I was not sweating at all. It would have been a different situation if they played a little bit more like a team, because then we know our defense trash, and they just had to do one little okey doke pass, and we would have fell for it, and then you guys would have had another wide open lane. Because that's the thing. For the Knicks, you know how the blue, you see the paint's blue for us. For us, yes. that symbolizes an ocean. So we always leave that thing wide. No one likes to touch it because apparently nobody can swim. And then
you guys aren't amphibious.
No. Nobody liked to touch that blue. And that's why, like, JaVale McGee in that first half was looking like Shaq. It was rough. It was rough. Anyways.
It's like ocean. Y'all right next to the ocean.
Nobody protects that thing, man. Nobody protects that.
On a 13-1 run.
Look at Hezonja. Y'all know how I feel about Hezonja, but I'm gonna give him respect. He did his thing. He played the whole game. He played well.
Both times against the Lakers, he decided to show up.
He shows up. Same thing for Mudiay. Mudiay, both games against the Lakers, he had a good game. Hate to see it, man. Hate to see it. Everybody now on Twitter already. Everybody already looking to re-sign Mudiay long term.
Off of this win?
Yeah. Oh yeah. People were like, "Oh yeah, man, let's sign him up, man." No, good for you, Azonia, but have a good time in your next team, bro.
Because y'all won game 65 does not mean y'all should y'all should not be signing this man to a long-term deal.
Knicks fans, we don't know what to do with wins. We don't know what to do with that, man. We don't know what to do.
Overreaction is I mean that's the time to overreact now because y'all got to win.
Yeah, this game goes to Mar. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The entire game, and he shot a high clip. Mar had a good game, especially coming from a DNP after coming back, and then to be starting. When I was, it makes way more sense to put in Knox's sorry self because his defense is not there yet on LeBron. But when I saw that,
is it true that he's one of the worst defenders at his position?
He is the worst at his position. Him, Trae Young. God, Trae Young's the worst at point guard position too.
Worse than IT?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
The 5 is Trae Young, point guard Trae Young. Oh God, I don't remember who's at the 2. The 3 is Kevin Knox. The 4 is John Collins, and the 5 is everybody's favorite Enes Kanter. I don't remember who's at the 2. I don't remember who the 2 was. Anyways, yeah. Knox is the worst at his position. But as bad as he is at his position, he's not the worst in the league. It's actually Trae Young. But there's no surprise there. There's no surprise. I mean, they're all, 18, 19, so I'm not tripping about it.
Trae Young is little, dude.
That's what I'm saying. And that's what I'm saying. So it's like there's no surprise there at all with that. But the thing is, to me, the biggest name was Kanter. I'm like, this man been in the league for how long, and he's still on this list? Because all the other 4 guys were young guys. So it's like, John Collins, that's not going to last. Because I feel like he's going to end up being like a Kenyon Martin kind of guy.
He got too much athleticism.
That's what I'm saying.
Bad at defense.
Yeah. That's not going to last. I believe in Knox. I feel like if he gets a few off seasons under his belt, I think because the build, his defense should be better. But we'll see. We'll see how that works.
I agree.
But again, but yeah, that is a true statement. That is not a lie. But Trae Young game is better than Knox by far, and that's not funny either. Debatable. Yeah, when you're a point guard and you get as many touches as he does, he's a great player for his side. I love Trae Young. That's not shade at him.
What
I'm not gonna say. I won't say by far. That's an understatement to me.
When you can pull up from 30 and just shoot. He pulling up further than 30.
I was gonna say, I'm like, he need to change that phrase because that ain't the case no more. Dot Mob needs to be 100%. That one I agree with. Damian Dotson needs to be a part of the role. Needs to be a part of bench next season. Facts.
Or Lakers. You saw him dice you up today.
No, y'all.
We need shooters.
No, oh man, I was so mad that you weren't watching because you always be giving Dotson so much crap. He's like, he's not that great. Man, he tore y'all up today.
No, Dotson. The only reason why I criticized him is because when I saw him play over at Summer League, I was like, does he know what he's doing? He looks lost.
Right.
But over the course of the season, especially after trade deadline, the man's been lights out. So I know when to recognize the shooter.
The problem with Dotson up until I want to say the last few games is Dotson and Kevin Knox had this situation too earlier in the season is they love the first half. Second half, you can't find them. You got to look hard to find both of them in the second half. And I think that's what the problem was with his consistency. But like you said, since the trade deadline, he's solved that a little bit. And the defense, his one-on-one defense isn't great. His team defense is not great, but his one-on-one defense is solid enough where it's like I'll put him on the bench next. Right? That's what I'm saying. Like that doesn't make any sense to me.
Your team defense is
because he can mark up a dude, right? But the minute the ball is off ball, somebody else he don't know what to do. Dotson does not know what to do. But anyways, let's get into this game because Brandon didn't get to watch it, so let's get into this. It was a good game. On both sides, high scoring game. Yeah, neither team knew the concept of defense from the jump. Like not even a little bit.
When I saw it was when I woke up to the little alert thing and told me the score at the end of the third, I was like, oh, okay. All right. It was like 90 something to 89 or something.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, it's one of those games. Got it.
Clyde was talking about the Knicks reaching the 100-point margin for the first time in like 4 games, and it was like the end of the third quarter. I was like, whoa. We could barely get to 99 for the past month. And now here we are, like the end of the third quarter, or not. It was like the beginning of the fourth. I'm exaggerating.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Delano, 100%. Thank you, Dallas, for taking Hardaway. Oh, amen. That whole trade, Dallas. Like, I am a little
be appreciating them.
I am back. Look, I know I'm probably a lot of people are gonna disagree with this statement, but I am a little scared about KP and what he's gonna turn into. I know he's big. Leg injuries aren't good, so people are thinking that. I don't know, man. I'm a little worried, man. I was watching him work out the other day. I still got my eyes on KP over in Dallas because I'm just afraid that KP and Luka just about to just take over. But other than that, yeah. Thanks for Courtney Lee. Thanks for Tim Hardaway. Take them, enjoy them. Anyways, so here we are. It's 33-27, minute 30 left. Yeah, Dotson and Knox had 13 apiece in the first quarter. Again, and then Dotson disappeared in the second quarter. So then Knox had 15 points total in the first half, and then, like I said, 13 in the first
disappearing
quarter.
Act in the
disappearing act until the fourth quarter. Knox came back alive in the fourth quarter. I was happy about that. CK2K, watch KP. Are you accusing me of watching KP, or are you telling me to? Because I'm going to be paying attention to KP.
I think he's telling you.
No, I will be 100%. As much as I do enjoy the trade because of the possibilities and what it frees up for us, I'm still a little worried because of that spot just makes too much sense for him in Dallas. So it's just a little worrisome. I don't like the trades. I didn't like the trade. Still don't. Really, Alex, you didn't? That's fine. I respect that.
Alex, y'all should be appreciating Dallas for taking some really bad
and
contracts.
That's what I'm saying. That's the biggest thing for me, man. Because there's no way, shape, or form we were struggling to get rid of just one. Dallas said we'll take all of them. I don't know, man. To me, that's the bigger long term, especially if KD comes through. Then it's like that trade was worth it.
Dallas pulled a Nets.
Yes.
Like you guys had to give up a young player, and in turn, they will take on a one bad contract.
2 bad contracts.
Two. Isn't Courtney on a
both of them 2 more years? Too much money.
Oh, 2 more years?
Too much money.
That's news to me. I thought he was still on a 1 year. But all right, well,
yeah,
Dallas is even better than Brooklyn.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah.
Y'all really should appreciate that, because that just makes your turnaround that much.
But here's the thing: Rick Carlisle will know what to do with them. I mean, Courtney Lee's not playing right now. Tim Hardaway Jr. is playing. I mean, he's still playing. He's playing like Tim Hardaway Jr. I watched a few games with him over there. I got him on my fantasy team. He's still doing the same stuff over there, but he can afford it because he has a guy like Luka who is looking at him and looking to get him the ball and stuff like that. So it's like he can be that guy over there.
Is Luka going to be the point guard for that team, or is he just doing it right now?
I think he will be. Him and Jalen Brunson are doing a good job playing like the co-point guard. Jalen Brunson too. Shout out to him, man. He's having a good season over there too. But that's a good question. I would expect them to do like a Ben Simmons kind of thing long term. But time will only tell. Especially with KP coming back, I think he will be the primary ball handler. But they'll probably do a situation where they'll probably still start a point guard alongside him, but knowing that Luka is the predominant ball handler. So almost like a LeBron James, I guess. A la LeBron James.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Because LeBron doesn't technically start at point guard, but Ben Simmons does.
Right.
So yeah, this first half is still going. No, excuse me. We're in the fourth quarter now, and it's the Lakers are getting ready to take their lead. Now look, it is 96-96 and 11 minutes in the fourth. Miss left in the fourth, and they already hit the 100 mark. And look at Lance Thomas doing moves down there, man. Lance Thomas be doing this, man. Lance Thomas just be turning into a human that we don't even know who they are or who he is. And
what a drop step.
Yeah. Caruso is playing okay. He didn't do Caruso things.
Caruso, man. All my Laker fans in the chat, sign this man. Okay?
We were talking about it in the Discord. We were saying that like
Caruso needs to be the backup for Lonzo. I agree. I will forever be a stan about this.
Yeah,
you know,
no,
the
I'm with you. I
Rondo
agree with
experiment did not work out as planned. So let's give more responsibility to Lonzo.
Spend more money elsewhere. Don't worry. Yeah,
Yes.
let leave that as it is. Have LeBron James do his thing. Have Caruso and Lonzo, and then spend money everywhere else. Don't. Yeah, I agree with you guys on that. I mean, that'd be a good start. I don't know what you guys are gonna do in free agency, but yeah, I agree. I agree with you on that one because Caruso's a good defender too.
Hell yes,
Caruso's a good defender. He's a dog on defense, man.
The man can just play. He play hard. All right.
Yep. Anyways.
Done. Enough said. Watch the tape.
Mudiay was giving Rondo the business. He was in the first half. Then Rondo barely played for the rest of the game. But yeah, in that first half, Mudiay was looking like a all-star. It was crazy. Give us Lonzo Melvin. I'm trying to talk to him. They don't want to give me Lonzo, but whatever. Josh Hart is trash now. Josh Hart is is it the injury?
Josh Hart is playing. He's playing injured.
Is that what it is? Because
he has tendonitis.
Oh, is that?
I think
damn.
it's
so that's an annoying injury.
I think he's playing with tendonitis right now.
His knee.
And and before that he like sprained it or something. He did something with his knee. So he's been like half of the year he's been playing off of one leg. I think there was a dunk a couple games ago, and he was grabbing at his knee right after he dunked it. It was a wide open dunk. I think it was against Denver. I was at that game. Yeah, and he was just grabbing.
Oh, the one at home. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't.
So, it explains why he's just been like broke as a jump shooter.
Yeah, which is crazy because I thought that would be his saving grace. But he's not looking like last year, Josh Hart. Nick Gay, appreciate the $1, my man. Appreciate you, bro. Shout out to Nick Gay in the chat, everybody.
Brooklyn Billy, I'm gonna have to disagree with that. He said Rondo is way better than Caruso. I totally
that's debatable. Not anymore. Rondo,
disagree.
I don't know. Rondo just doesn't fit on that team. Rondo just doesn't. He just doesn't fit on that team. Rondo, as much as it sounds nice, I don't like Rondo and LeBron. I don't like that pairing. I prefer the Lonzo and LeBron pairing than a Rondo and LeBron pairing.
If Rondo was a coach, maybe.
Oh, that's different. Oh yeah, 100%, 100%. That's another thing too, Brandon. You didn't get to see it, but there was a lot of buddy going on with B. Shaw and LeBron. So I don't know, man. I think they're gonna go the cheap option, fire Luke, and just give it to B. Shaw. But we'll see. I think for y'all's sake, y'all should go the Mark Jackson route. But I like the B. Shaw move.
Jackson.
Yeah, I think so. Why not? You know what? I'm being selfish though. I'm here just looking at the guy that's gonna give Lonzo the most opportunity, and he gonna be the one. So I'm just being selfish. I told y'all Bron's got eyes everywhere. What am I missing? Dang! Shout out, my goodness! Shout out to y'all, the 116. I appreciate y'all, man. Jesus, welcome everybody.
Make sure you give that thumbs up.
Yes, sir. All right, let me see what y'all talking about. Mudiay only looks good if you're point. Oh yeah. Okay. See, I know the fight Mark is fighting right now because I saw somebody say that Mudiay should be our starting point guard next year. Look, I am probably the only and probably one of the last. I'm the president of the Mudiay fan club, right? And even I am ready for him to go. I love Mudiay. Wherever he goes, I think he's gonna get one more contract. Me and Alex were talking about this in the Discord. I think he's gonna get one more contract somewhere. Some other team's gonna give him a chance, and then he's ultimately not gonna play as many minutes. He's gonna be resulted to a bench role, and then that's when he's ultimately gonna go back to China. I'm just being real. I like Moody. I think he has potential, but the thing is, he doesn't play up to it at all. Mudiay just look. There's a difference between like the sleepy players, but are still killers, like the T-Max of the world and stuff like that. But then there's the guys that just look like they just are uninterested at all. And I think that's the fear a lot of people have for Kevin Knox. I don't think that's going to be a problem with Kevin Knox. I just think that he has that vibe, but he's also 19, so I'm not tripping about that yet. But Mudiay, man, that dude just looked like he could miss 5 shots, fall to the floor, look for a foul, and then move on. No problem. We even had interviews talking about how he, as a point guard, Brandon, as a point guard, you got to be a little bit more assertive, as far as, being vocal or talking. Even not every point guard is a vocal point guard. Like, that makes sense. But at the same time, you still got to be some sort of leader because you're the quarterback on the court. My man Mudiay just go out there and just run whatever happens, and if it don't work, it don't work. I'm on to the next one. I'm not tripping about it. I don't know. I love Mudiay, but I just don't like the fact that he's not expanding on that part of his game at all. I mean, he's still young. He still has a chance, but I just think that it's slipping away. It's slipping away. He had a great start to the season where I was thinking that, yeah, Mudiay is going to be our backup guy. Yeah, I like it. But then
as the season progressed, he
started showing himself again. But he
this
made
is why
it
he's a
far.
journeyman.
He made it far. He made it to January. And to me, he made it far. But then January was the same month that the downfall began.
Chris, I'm gonna tell you, like I was telling my younger self when I was, 21 years old, and my favorite player at the time was Xavier Henry.
Oh yeah, that was your guy.
Don't fall for it.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Don't fall for it. Okay. All these people probably gone except for you young guys. All these people gone, more than likely. Mudiay,
most
gone.
Yeah, Mudiay ain't gonna be there. Vonleh, another one who had a great start, he ain't gonna be here. He gotta go. We should have traded him when his
gone.
When his stock was high. They should have traded Vonleh. Now he's
don't be saying like all these people gonna be signed, like they need to be.
No. Oh, Dotson. No. That's what I'm saying. The only one I'm talking about is Dotson because he's the only outlier. I mean, he's not technically a part of the young core, even though he was part of the draft 2 years ago in the second round. But he's not that, the Trier, the Knox, the Mitchell Robinson, the Dennis Smith Jr. So he's the only one I worry about, and I hope that we bring back is Dotson. But outside, no, you preaching to the choir. I don't want Ozonia back. I don't want as much as I love him. I don't want Mudiay back, not anymore at least. All of them. No, not even Lance. I was gonna say I'd be okay with it, but we can get other vets.
Lance has been there for like 4 years.
He loves the Knicks, man, and that's the reason why I want to keep him because we need those guys like that love and we'll die for that squad. And he said that he's like any other jersey I put on, I didn't have the same feeling as I do putting on this Knicks jersey, and I'm cool with it, man. He's a vet. He's a definition of a vet, even though he doesn't play many minutes on the court. He's a vet. But yeah, I don't know why we go on that tangent, but I did. I do have a question for you, Mr. Brandon. But now knowing that you didn't even see most of the game, which is still fine, it's not a trip. The Laker tank. You finally
the tank.
You're finally on there.
I guess I might as well join it now. It's not something that you should be proud of.
Yeah.
But
why not, man? Embrace it, bro.
I'm tired of it. I'm sick and tired. I'm tired of 6 years of just ass basketball.
6, huh?
6.
It's been about 6 for us too. Last time we were there was 2012, 2013. So you're right. Us too.
And like those last 3 years of Kobe, and then those 3 years without Kobe. No, I'm not.
You sound so defeated, dog.
No. I'm done. I'm so done. I'm over it. I just want our front office, our coaching, our players all to be on the same page. One day. It'll happen one day, but not this year. we thought, and then our players are like, you know what? Injury bug. Let's all take it. And
yeah, y'all get hit hard with that this year. I almost feel bad for you.
Yeah. So
Keyword
until
almost.
then, guys, we're on to be announced when we decide to put everything together.
Well, like I said, man, with these new rules, if y'all get to that 8th, like the 8th worst team, y'all could be right there for that Zion crap, and then watch the NBA just give you guys Zion because that's how the NBA works. You know how I'm mad? I've said this for 3 weeks in a row.
Give me
I'll
Cam.
be pissed. Yo,
Give me Cam.
Cam would be a good fit in LA.
Right next to Lonzo.
That would hurt me. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because then you taking all my favorite young players. You got Lonzo. Then if you got Cam, right? It's like I would be so mad. Because just cheering for you guys in the first place hurts my heart. But it's because you guys have Lonzo. That's my guy. I mean, he don't play now, so I can care less. But like, if you had Cam Reddish and Lonzo, like, what am I supposed to do with my life? Like, forget y'all. I think I would hate you more because of that.
You could be like Derby and be a double ganger.
No, I'm not. No, and it will never be never ever. No.
For context, we have this friend, and his name is Jonathan Derby, and he is a Boston Celtics and a Lakers fan.
Yes, yeah. You can't do that. You cannot do that. That makes no sense.
Mm-hmm. And we love him to death, but
boy ain't right.
Boy
ain't right.
Exactly. So
boy ain't right. If the Lakers land Zion, I'm done. Me too. I'd be furious. But you know what could happen? LeBron could treat him like he did Andrew Wiggins and trade him. Anyways, moving on. Anthony Davis, baby. We got look who we got. Look, guys. Come on, Anthony Davis. Anyways, Cam has motor issues. He does, but we'll see what happens with that, man. That's the problem with the AAU. Like, there's so many talented guys, but like, can Cam be the guy that can get past it and be a Paul George, or is he gonna be an Andrew Wiggins kind of situation where he's not gonna get past it at all? He's just always gonna be like aloof. He's still one of my favorite players to watch in high school, and Duke has been quite the same. But anyways, so on and so forth. He would be a good fit with the Lakers. And yeah, if you have LeBron James, that motor crap ain't gonna last long. I'll tell you that much, because LeBron gonna be yelling at your ass to not shoot the ball, and he gonna cry. So, how can you make two? That's what, Chris. That's what we're saying. That boy Derby ain't right. He's just not right. Yep. Kid's not right. Lakers, Mavs, Cavs can't get the number 1 pick. Right, Alex. Cavs, I don't care much. Cavs can get the first pick. If Zion goes to there, all right, whatever. But for me, it's the Lakers, the Mavericks. They are not allowed to get the first pick. They are not allowed.
What's up? Huh?
I'd be so pissed, bro.
What's up about this first overall pick, Zion?
Watch you guys get RJ.
It'd be a shame if the Lakers just all of a sudden snagged the first overall pick. And
well, let's while we're talking about let's pull up the standings. I'm curious. Let's pull up the standings here and see what you all got to do. Because these percentages, I think at the 8th spot is when the percentage gets to like 8.5, which is high. It's high for the fact
Isn't it? The highest is 14.
That's what I'm saying, and that's why 8.5 is a high percentage. 8.5, dog. 8.5.
I like my chances.
Stratus, I've arrived. What's up, bro? How you doing? Cavs don't deserve the number 1 pick. 3 of the 4 in recent years. Nah, I see, and I get that narrative, but the thing is, like, Cleveland to me is not a threat when number 23 is not on that team. So it's like, get Zion Williamson. It sucks because we don't have him, but like, nothing. It don't mean anything to me. But here, if the Lakers get him, now Zion Williamson is paired up with LeBron James and those cats. Boom. If the Mavericks get him, our whole life is on the Mavericks now, and we have to sit there and live with that for the rest of their careers. But if you go to the Cavaliers, all right, he's on the Cavaliers now. You know, does that make sense? It's not the stakes aren't as like they're not as upsetting to me.
Yeah, I agree.
Just Dallas and Lakers, those are too close to home for me right now.
I disagree with that.
Well, yeah, of course you disagree. Look, I'd be fine if we get the 3rd pick behind like the Cavs and the Suns, because I think the Cavs would then go Zion, sadly, but then the Suns would go Ja Morant, and then we could still get RJ. As long as we get RJ or Zion, I'm cool.
That's fair enough. I don't know what to think until it gets closer to that time. When is the actual lottery?
Side. May 24th? Am I talking out of my ass? Let's see. It's May something.
I know it's like first round pick, the first round, right?
May 14th.
Oh, wow.
That's right around the corner, bro.
Yeah. May 14th.
And then the draft itself is June what?
June. It's like the end of June, right? Yeah.
Let's
like
see.
June 23rd or something.
God, I'm just looking at these possibilities and just got pissed off. So stupid. Cool. What's the date? Whatever. Doesn't matter. Yeah, it's in June. One of those days. I trade down from RJ and Morant. What do you mean, Alex?
Yeah. Explain yourself.
Hell
I'd trade
no. I
down
want
from RJ
number
and
to
Warren.
trade for Anthony. Oh my, Mark, you're on that team. So you're telling me who's Mark? You would trade? That is hard for me, bruh. Trading Zion for Anthony Davis. That's a hard one for me, man. That's hard.
If you really don't think RJ or any of those young cats can be the equivalent or better than Anthony Davis, then okay. But I don't know. It's tough to say for young players.
It's really tough. Yeah. Oh, I don't want RJ or Ja. Really? So then, if you're at that, so you're saying if you had the second and third, you're trading that pick to get another piece and just trading down. I don't know if I agree with that. Ja Morant, I agree with. I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel anymore about Ja Morant. I do like him, but it's just we have such a point guard situation already as it is. And if these rumors are true and we get Kyrie, then what? I don't know, man. I just want Zion. That's it. Move on. What are you gonna say, bro?
Ja Morant to the Phoenix Suns.
It just makes the most sense.
Yeah, like you got.
I know you want that, Brandon, because then Lonzo won't be going anymore.
Exactly. and that for Phoenix, I already know that they feel guilty for not taking De'Aaron Fox. So
Phoenix.
Yes.
Yeah.
They took Josh Jackson.
100%.
So
stupid.
Hey, bad management sometimes does that for you.
Yeah. Delano, it makes sense, but what if, like I said, what if all these rumors are true and Kyrie comes through? Then Ja Morant becomes a bench guy?
And how many point guards y'all gonna trade, man?
That's what I'm saying. Because we trade Dennis Smith Jr., but then we still got Frank. We'll have Ja Morant. Well, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. We'll get that. I'm not ready to talk about it yet. It's just it gives me a headache every time I think about it. Who we gonna trade DSJ for? Whatever is available out there. That's another thing too. Unless Dennis Smith Jr. is okay being a Terry Rozier.
Scary Terry.
You know what I mean? Being that guy off the bench and killing, then boom, I'm cool with that. But I just don't see him doing that because DSJ is a starting point guard in the league, in my opinion. All right, let's go ahead.
Why was he not playing today?
Hip, shoulder. What was wrong with him? Injury, knee. The hell was wrong with him? I don't remember.
I'm asking
back. That's right. It was his back. His back.
Oh,
it wasn't his knee.
His back.
But that's the thing. Des Madrid has all those injury history, so I didn't know which one it was. His back, sore back. Gotcha. There, yeah, Androff. Thank you, man. KD going to Brooklyn. If he goes to Brooklyn, here's the thing about Brooklyn being this attractive place. Look, people have to understand Brooklyn need to retain D'Angelo Russell before anything else, and then that automatically takes away that second contract. Brooklyn is not going to land 2 new free agents without D'Angelo Russell coming back.
Who's making a lot of money on their team? Alan Crabb and who else?
Alan Crabb and another 2. He's another 2. The DeMar Carroll.
Oh yeah, that's right. They got 2 poison pill contracts. That sucks.
100%.
That's
and they got the Mozgov. Well, there's not one more year though, right?
They don't have Mozgov.
Oh, he's in Orlando.
Yeah.
I forgot they did that.
Mm-hmm. That's what end up freeing their slot to have that second. So if they figure out a way to get rid of those 2, then GG, boys.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Well, in the sense, yeah, because then they can get D'Lo back. That's the thing. That's the biggest enigma right there. Because here's the thing. KD and D'Lo, is that enough?
It's more than a lot of other teams. I will put them like.
But you would do that over the Knicks? Like, say, because look, we still have a draft pick on top of that. So I mean, you can compare D'Lo and DSJ, and this is just saying no one else comes to either of the teams. You can compare D'Lo to DSJ. Sure, D'Lo wins that battle, but then we also have a top 5 pick, and we have a young core. Nets have a good core too. Caruso is nice. Jared Allen, they have a good core too, but they don't have that top 5 pick that's going to also join with them.
It's hard. Like it just depends on what KD, I guess, desires. Like yeah, like it.
Either way, he's on in New York, but the thing is, he can go to the stepchild if he goes to the Nets.
Yeah,
It's one thing.
like,
go ahead. Sorry.
it's just like Kawhi,
But it's not.
possibly
See,
going
I
to-
knew you were gonna say that. It's not though, because if LeBron James wasn't a Laker, Kawhi would prefer the Lakers and the Clippers. But it's because of LeBron James that Clippers are more attractive to him right now.
I mean, I don't know. Did you see that clip of "We'll keep in touch"?
Look, man, to me it would be very Michael Scotty. I agree with you. I just don't see Kawhi doing that. I mean, if he does it, damn, that sucks. Because Kawhi doesn't care about status. Kawhi's not a guy. He cares about winning. He doesn't care about status like that. The KD's not happening. You can get that out of your brains right now. KD is not going to the Lakers.
We're just gonna keep that in the back of our heads, okay? All right, guys. Just we ain't gotta exploit it. We ain't gotta put it all over these news networks and whatnot. Just keep that back here. Oh, we're not even here. Back here.
Nah. Hell no. That's right, Josh. We'll tell him. CK, do you think there was really a secret meeting in January with Kid? Oh man. All right. Here's my thing about this. I don't
formally addressed it.
I don't think so. I don't think so. Brandon Robinson's a good dude. And I don't think he would pull out a lie out of anywhere, but why would he do this to potentially sabotage the Knicks? And also, the report has been out, but there hasn't really been an investigation on it. So even the NBA is not taking it too serious. Because what is the meeting? Is the meeting like the brass sat down with KD, or was it Royal Ivy had lunch with Kevin Durant? Friends having lunch together. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I'm not taking it too serious. I'm on team. I don't think it happened.
Good job, Chris. Yeah. You're learning. You're learning.
You see what I did there?
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready for the press. Come at me, press. Don't worry, Brandon. The Lakers will do better next year. They'll go top 5. Look at him take it. Look, man. I know Laker fans probably gonna disagree. I don't see what's wrong with quote unquote settling for Jimmy Butler and Boogie Cousins with LeBron James. I'm gonna be real with you, and Lonzo, and keeping your young core, settling for those guys, and then just you getting good cheap vets to fill out the roster.
I just want a coach that can coach them all.
True. And I think Jimmy Butler will be more of a headache than Cousins, honestly, because Boogie's a headache for different reasons. He's not a headache for the I need the ball reasons, and that's a headache that you can deal with. Look at Steve Kerr; he's doing fine with it. But Jimmy Butler's the kind of guy that might be that headache. I don't know how he's going to play alongside of LeBron James. But if in a perfect world where it's like 2K where that stuff doesn't matter, I don't see why that isn't a situation that the Lakers what they shouldn't frown about, because they keep their young core. So when all three of those guys are gone, they still have a future. I just don't see. Also, shout out to Brandon Ingram too. I'm glad that surgery went through and it wasn't anything too crazy. Good for him, man. He'll be back next year. Good for him. Now he's back on the trade block. I'm playing. What do you think? What says you, Laker fan? What says you? This is 2K CK coming out. 2K CK 2K. There you go. But 2K CK. If I'm on 2K and I'm running with the Lakers, I'm making that move because if you're pairing those guys together, I don't see that as a bad team, especially with the young core. I think they complement each other pretty nicely. What says you, Laker fan?
I don't know. I'm hesitant because
sorry, Dale. Sorry, Dale. He said sign Boogie and then trade him for AD.
You know what kind of petty level that is? Like that is at like 1,000.
So jacked up, bro. I want to see the press conference. Boogie be like, "I'm back, and the other one's gone, and I deal with me now." You see my contract?
It's fat.
Come on, pay me back then. It's fat now. We gonna have some fun for the next 5 years, New Orleans.
Me and Gumbo gonna get real acquainted.
Are you ready? You know, be so pissed off. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Brandon. What says you about those signings?
I'm hesitant because we don't like until Magic gets his guy, in terms of like as a coach. I just don't have faith.
In that
in that work environment right now. Like, I get it. Jimmy is like all about hard nose, and he's a real dude, and not a lot of people like respond to that well, which is ironic. But alongside that, Boogie's not the same player.
He's not bad.
He's not bad either.
I'm not giving him a max, upgrade, and I don't think he should be looking for a max. But I'm saying if you give him a 2 or
that
3
ego,
year,
his ego is gonna
want a max.
Demand that.
Okay. But
so,
what if he has a meeting with LeBron though, and be like, "Look, man, I need you to cut. I need you to cut contract." You don't think
man, we thought about like making that work with a whole bunch of misfits this season. Right? How did that work out?
But it didn't. All these guys were like, "Yeah, I'll play with you, LeBron," and they all took 1 year. Look at Beasley's contract. The Knicks were ready to give him more than what y'all gave him, and he took y'all's side. I think LeBron could massage a weak deal for Cousins for a few years. Jimmy on the other hand, I don't know. That one's different.
Jimmy's a hard pull because as much as I like Jimmy and what he brings on the court, forget the off court antics. Like I wanted Jimmy on our team 2 years ago when he was 3 years ago when he was a Bull.
Everybody wanted. Yeah.
You know,
that was when he was a hot commodity. I remember that. That was before the headaches. All those headaches were alleged.
Yes. Now that it's been in the spotlight for a couple of seasons, it's just like I don't know. I'm hesitant on to pull the trigger on just those two and be like, yeah, we had a successful offseason. Yeah. No. Our successful offseason would be to get somebody like Kawhi, somebody like KD, somebody like
obviously. But that wouldn't be a bad offseason. But yes, obviously the successful to get one of these many stars that are there. Edgar Allan Fro says, "What if Boogie goes back to the Kings? They're going to come up." Nah, he would slow them down. He
Why?
would. He doesn't fit.
Why would he go back to the
it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. That's one of those things that book just needs to close. That book just needs to close. I'm good.
Why
right, yeah.
Why would he go? He talks so much smack about them.
Lakers should do the same thing. Just trade him over there and get De'Aaron Fox. And then Bill, you're like, I'm back. And whoever's the knucklehead wearing number 15, I'm going to need that jersey back. I'm here. Y'all thought you got rid of the same thing.
And Bloody Divac is just like, he don't see him ever in office ever again. Like, he stays at home. He works at home. He's scared of DeMarcus Cousins.
Yeah.
No, I like I said, I don't know. My main priority this offseason is you get a Kawhi, you get a KD. Yeah. You do everything you can. You set up 6 meetings with them before anybody else.
Yeah.
And then we trickle down.
Okay. No, I agree. I agree. I just don't. I mean, players are unpredictable. We might see. Shoot, it might happen. KD and Kyrie go to Lakers. Don't see it happening, but it could happen because players are unpredictable like that.
Right.
But who's Mark just said something that I wanted to address. He said that Boogie's staying with Golden State Warriors 1 more year. If KD leaves, I bet. But the thing is, they said that he's a rental. They're literally they picked him up to groom him to get a contract this next season.
They said a lot of things. So
I'll give you that. You're right. They did. So you know what? You're right. I think it would make the most sense. I think he stays, KD leaves, and then let Draymond walk next season. I mean, defensive side, I get it. Draymond Green's defense is necessary. But defensive side, I that Rockets game, I like Boogie's his impact on that team a little bit better.
But as a Rockets fan, I know you're like, oh yeah, Boogie's feeling himself. So by the time I would be okay the way that the Rockets lost, you know.
True. But I'm saying, but that's the thing though. Because Boogie was doing it. I mean, his offense was, he was feeling it on off. But I'm talking about as far as like the ball movement side, because they used him really well in that they put him up top. On top of the key and let him just go to work and orchestrate it, and he does that really well.
They do that same action for KD, so
and that's what I'm saying. With KD gone, I like that. I'm saying that you get the same thing out of them. I mean, you're just not getting the defense, and that's what's going to end up hurting them. I feel like in the playoffs, is people are going to start exposing Boogie a little bit with the pick and rolls and stuff because his defense is a little bit sluggish since the injury. But I don't know. Boogie should go to the Hawks. Yo, that'd be a good fit. No, it wouldn't, because the Hawks they're trying to play fast.
Who said that?
Alex. I don't know. I liked it at first thinking about it, but then I'm like, no, the Hawks are trying to play fast. They're trying to follow the Kings.
They got something brewing right now.
They're fine. Okay? Yeah.
You guys have a young nucleus that is like, I think we talked about this last week. If there was like a tournament play for the #1 overall pick,
Hawks getting it.
Hawks will win.
Yeah, they got Zion next year. If they were doing a tournament for that, from all the bad teams, we talked about this last week. If they did that tournament for that #1 pick, the Hawks got Zion Williamson. They're the best worst team.
Hawks or the Kings?
Yeah,
one of those two teams.
Yeah, so. But now the Kings have too many wins.
No, well, you're talking about.
I'm talking about like teams? If it's like bottom 5, maybe 6.
Oh, who has the percentage wise? Okay, all right. Yeah,
and then they duke it out for it. And I'm telling you, the Hawks, they got Zion Williamson. I agree. Them or the Suns, because the Suns are a good bad team right now too. Boogie should go to the Sonics. Y'all stop. I hate Tails so tough, man.
Start a whole team right there. Boom. Your centerpiece right
Kings
there.
Kings don't have their picks. Yeah, Kings don't have their picks. No, they don't. They don't. Who's getting the Clippers pick now since they're gonna go into playoffs?
Celtics? Celtics. Yeah, Celtics. The Sixers had it, but I think they traded it.
Capella can't guard him. Capella is not a post defender. No. Yeah, he's not. But that's the thing.
Capella is like 6'9" too.
Bro, he's just no homo, but he's long. That's all it is.
Pause.
I said no homo to preference it. All right, bro. Man, at the Celtics, yeah, 100%. Knicks will get Kemba. All right, we'll get into that in a second. But let's get into the Clyde comment. I'm gonna pull that up, and it sounded like it irked you a little bit. I mean,
I think now I think about it, it's more of like Clyde is not a Lakers fan, clearly. So for him to
that's just how Clyde is. That's how he observes opposing teams like that regularly. I don't think he has anything against the Lakers. He's just one of those guys.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think he has anything against them too. It's just always interesting to see outside perspectives on the Lakers. Meanwhile, I've watched damn near every single game, and LeBron has done that every single game. Yeah. There's never been a moment where he doesn't sit at the end of the bench.
I think there's more context to it, 100%. Here, let me play it for those who probably didn't get to hear or see it.
Yep. And he was saying that there was nobody, like he's not talking to anybody. Meanwhile, Tyson Chandler is literally
right behind him in his ugly ass coat. They didn't look like a dress.
And he was talking to Byron Scott. Not Byron Scott. Wow. Oh my gosh.
I think you should be more
Brian Shaw.
Yeah. Brian Shaw. You can see Brian Shaw.
No matter what is going on
and again, this was before Lance Stevenson and Alonzo came in, because they were sitting next to him the entire game. So he was chatting with them. There's more context to it. I mean, I get it. On surface, it's weird to see your leader sitting on the farthest side of the bench, from an outside perspective and all that stuff. I had nothing against what Clyde said. I mean, if you're a Knicks, you only broadcast Knicks, so you don't really know much about what's going on with them. Yeah, from the surface, yeah, it's weird. Why are you so far away? There's a huddle going on over there. LeBron James is not a part of the huddle. He's doing his own thing. Like Clyde started saying, he sitting on his throne on the far end of the bench. I'm not against it, but at the same time, I do understand what you're saying. There's more context to it.
Not to mention, half of the players are standing up and they're circling around doing something else on the other side, like out of the camera's view. And I think it was
public,
the third quarter. Lonzo was sitting at the end of the bench.
Yeah. Later, Lonzo and Lance Stevenson came through, and they were sitting next to him because they kept showing. They showed it like a billion times. Him sitting on the far end.
Yeah. So it's just I get it.
You have to exuberate. that type of
it is what it is at this point. Folks. Like I'm not going to be like LeBron. You should be more. I think LeBron was doing this in Cleveland too. So I don't have any words for it. I just didn't think Clyde would be so so direct and so intense about this.
Yeah,
this little matter. So.
Like I said, it's just Clyde addressing the situation he sees. I guarantee you, Clyde does not know the context on it because he could care less. If it has nothing to do with the Knicks, like he ain't paying. Even sometimes with the Knicks stuff, you don't be paying attention to half the stuff. Clyde go do his job, so he don't know nothing about that. All he sees is the star cell on the far end. It don't look good. That's how Clyde is. He's old school. You know how those guys be. But I don't think he has any ill will towards Lakers. He when LeBron hit 30K, I know that was so long ago. He has no connection to the team or him, but he sent a video in congratulating him. So he likes LeBron.
Yeah.
But like I said, Clyde don't give a damn to nothing that goes on outside of the basketball. Outside of basketball. So I guarantee he just going off of what he said. But yeah, I get you. I get what you're saying. Brooklyn won't give D'Angelo the money. I don't think so either. They should. I don't know. Should they? What do you think?
Wait, say that again.
Should they give D-Lo the money?
Why? What? Why wouldn't you?
You would. You give it to him?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
I mean, what else? Who else? Who like you just gonna let your young star just walk?
Right. Yeah. It's like an Odell situation.
All right.
I
mean,
if
y'all got it like that, then by all means, go ahead. We'll take him.
I've had him. Blew that one.
Yeah. Shut up.
Hey man, but look, it was either D'Angelo Russell or Kyle Kuzma, right? So you can look at it that way, because he was a part of the trade. Kyle Kuzma's pick was part of the trade.
Yeah.
Shut up.
It's tough.
Knox is 19. We not trading him. Oh God, is there Knox slander in my chat? Kick him out. There will be no Knox slander in my chat. Knox had a good game today.
Dale said, I think LeBron was doing that on Cleveland. Yeah, and tell me how that ended, Brandon. He got a title and went to 4 straight appearances in the finals and just got out-bullied by the Warriors. I'd say that was a pretty successful Cleveland career. But when he came back.
Got him.
So...
Got him. Still mad the Clippers didn't draft Michael Porter Jr. Oh man, my little brother is a diehard Clipper fan. I give him crap all the time. Not only Michael Carter Jr. They could have gotten. I don't understand that trade that they made, because they had the back-to-back picks and they could have easily just drafted Miles Bridges and drafted Shai and called it a night. But no, they drafted the 2, traded Miles for Jerome Robinson, who turned into Jerome Robinson. I don't understand the Clippers. That's the other thing, too. Even if you let Miles go, the Clippers knew where they were standing, especially before all this, so they could afford getting Michael Porter Jr. and letting him chill the whole entire season. I don't.
True. It's still left to be said. Like nobody knows what Michael Porter Jr. is going to be. Nice.
Saw his workouts already. He's rusty, but I ain't tripping. He gonna be nice. But you're right. You're right. That's very true. Because then who's to say why any of the teams before the Nuggets didn't pick him up? So that's very true. That was the talk of that night. I remember that because I did a stream here and the chat was just going crazy and we could not understand what the hell was going on.
Why y'all didn't pick him up?
Why anybody wasn't picking him up?
No.
And then when the Magic passed on, no, who was it? It was either the Magic or the Bulls passed on him. I was like, yeah, I don't want him either.
The Bulls. Yeah, the Bulls.
Real Shark, appreciate you. Hold on.
Hey, CK2K. As a Knicks fan, I'm convinced that tanking is now a style of coaching that the entire league has adopted. Thoughts, be honest.
Yes. And I think that's why Adam Silver, first of all, Real Shark, my man, appreciate you. Shout out to him. Thanks for that. I want Brandon's opinion on this one as well, but I do think so. And I think that's why Adam Silver made it such a thing to change up the percentages as heavily as he did this year. Because people forget, man, if you're in the Knicks situation this time last year, we had we had like a 25% chance of getting the first pick, and then number 2 is like 12. Now,
which I didn't get.
Yeah,
why did your percentage go down?
Well, that's the thing, because it basically was just trying to coerce it so like the worst team gets the first, the second worst the second, and so on and so forth. So like back in the day, like the Knicks being the worst team, if we were the worst team last year, it was a foregone conclusion that we should have gotten the first pick. And now it's not so much. And now you're seeing things like the Hawks, and you're seeing the Suns, who should easily just sit down and just lose, but they're like, nah, we're going ball so on. We're just going to play our game and try to develop our guys, because either way, we have a high percentage to get a top 5 pick regardless. So I don't think it's going to last very long, but yes, I do feel like tanking is now a style of coaching, and it sucks because Fizdale is getting ridiculed, and he hasn't even got to fully do what he wants to do with his team. You know what I'm saying? And you hear all the time. DJ just the other day did an interview talking about how he is looking forward to seeing what Fizdale does with his team when the season's over, because all these guys know that this is not what Coach Fizdale is trying to, implement. What he's trying to implement is he's trying to get these guys to develop, and he's that. And of everything, that's what he's done the best. All of our young guys have developed under Fizdale. So yeah, I do, to answer that question shortly, yes, I do think so. What's your thoughts, Brandon?
Convinced that tanking is now a style of coaching.
I think so.
To an extent. I think it's more of an organization direction.
True. That's very true. Because that stems down to the coaches. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
So if your GM, if your president thinks that your team is just not capable of winning, it's gonna, have this steamroll effect down to your coaching, down to your players, and then that's where the tanking really happens. Before even the fans can even see it. But as far as it just being like a coach just like flat out wants to just, all right, we're going to lose tonight, guys, and like set them up from failure, I personally do not want to believe that. But I could be wrong.
No, I get it.
There could be some, who was that referee that was Donaghy? Yeah, there could be some Donaghy,
especially
coaches.
Now that gambling is legal in the NBA. But who knows, man? Refereeing this year is trash. But yeah, I agree.
Again, chat, it was a goaltend.
Oh, we need to break that down. I couldn't even find it. I've been looking, and that specific play is not highlighted anywhere. So it's not a goaltend. So the chat. No, but should we bring back DJ? Yes, Dale. But I'm just hoping he's not asking for the contract that he got. If he's asking for that contract, have fun wherever else you go. But I would hope that he would take a pay cut to come back. I would love to have DJ back. DJ, for someone to be on the Knicks as short as he has been, and to be so bought in on Fizdale's politics and what he wants to do with the team, you love to see that from a veteran, from a player that has been in the league. You love to see that because he can further push what Fizdale wants to do long term when we're actually trying to compete for something. So for that sole reason, that's why I would love to have him back, outside of just him being a beast on the court, because DJ's still one of the better centers.
It could be y'all new Tyson Chandler.
100%. We're the same number, same energy. Cusses out the refs the same way. I love DJ. I loved Dennis Virginia, but you guys knew at the time I wasn't a fan. In that trade, DJ was I was the most excited for, because I was thinking Mitchell Robinson. I was thinking defense. I was like, yo, this could hopefully, and also the KD factor. He's good homies with KD. In the words of DJ, he hates that guy, meaning that he loves him because he's being sarcastic. But yeah, I hope so. I hope we do. I hope we do bring him back. What do you think? What do you think of this theory of Fizz having something against Euro players? That's just garbage. The references make sense. Marc Gasol, what's his name? KP. But at the same time, he's in love with Mario Hezonja. Is Mario Hezonja not European? So I just feel like I don't know. I think that's just a coincidence more than anything else. But that's just my opinion on that.
Yep.
And that's a conversation for another day. All right. Fizz hates me. He hates you, Alex. Fizz hates you, Alex. Shout out to Alex, man. St. Patrick's Day, bro. Shout out to Alex.
I have no green.
I have no. Oh shoot. I have green.
Ladies and gentlemen, you hear it first. Chris is a Boston Celtics fan.
No, trash. I hate them. I just want their point guard, please. Brandon, I already know your answer to this question, but this is Twitter was loving this, and especially a lot of Knicks fans. And I guarantee once I say the words, the chat is going to go insane. But Brandon, do you think the king himself is washed?
No.
Do you think that him as a Laker is his Washington Wizards?
No.
Okay. Because everyone right now on Twitter,
I'm sure they are
going in on it. They're loving it.
I believe it.
Yeah.
I believe it.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead. When y'all tear y'all groin, I want to see y'all put up 27, 7, and 7. Okay? Tear it. Go outside right now. Tear it right quick. And then come back to me.
How are you gonna feel when you have a bunch of kids come back? I torn my groin, Brandon. It hurt.
Yeah, feel the wrath. Okay, feel the pain.
New York Knicks are
James. You and LeBron James are one now. Y'all can understand. But no, I totally no. I don't think he's washed. I think he has, if anything.
Yes, Delano. Yes.
If everybody watched the game, watch the Lakers, I will watch the Lakers. Of course, there's going to be days where LeBron just looks his age, but on most given nights, LeBron was still putting up 27, 8, and 8. So testament for his work ethic in the offseason, during the season. Because that man should not be playing like how he's playing right now at his age.
Yeah. But
he did it. He proved it. And, I'm sure if he didn't get injured, we probably wouldn't be having this conversation. Is he washed or
100%. And that's the thing. People are just so easy. And I get it because it's the Lakers. So the Lakers are the easiest team to hate in the league. I feel like they're like they have that Cowboys effect. And I feel like that is probably the biggest part of all this. LeBron James is a damn if you do, damn if you don't situation. For the fact that if he's winning, if you guys were winning, you guys are still playing well, there will be people like us would be saying LeBron's having a great season, he's doing everything, putting the same stats he's putting up right now. But then people will be saying, is he doing too much? Is it worth it for the Lakers to be in the playoffs but not win? So the narrative is always going to be negative towards him with this Lakers team until, you guys bring in some other superstars, something like that. But as far as him being washed, I cannot call somebody that is 33 plus, 32 plus, averaging the stats that he's averaging right now, washed. Brandon, cover your ears for a second. I've said this over and over again. LeBron James is trying to do what LeBron James has done in the past on a team that would be in 8th place in the Eastern Conference. Because of health. Because of health, Brandon. I'm not saying the talent. I'm just saying even with everything that happened if you do the exact same thing that happened this year with this season, you put this in the East, they're still struggling. I don't care what anyone says. LeBron James can go out there and be LeBron James. They're still struggling. Yeah. So, talent be damned. LeBron James be damned. Best player be damned. And I sound like a bronzexual. Fine. I don't consider myself one. I do respect him because, look, man, when he's gone, there's no more LeBron, guys. It's that simple. Enjoy him while he's here because, this is our era. This is our GOAT of this era. Enjoy him. Stop trying to tear him down. Enjoy what we got. This is talent that we're watching. This guy's probably going to be the best scorer in the history of the NBA. So I respect him for that.
We've had 3 GOATs in our era.
Yeah.
We've had Tim Duncan. We had Kobe Bryant. And when time comes for LeBron. Yeah. So enjoy while it's here. That's why when I went to the game and LeBron passed MJ, I was ecstatic, bro. I was hooting and hollering. I was, acting a fool. I didn't care that we was down by 15 at that point.
Yeah.
I was just happy that I was able to witness a moment in history that not a lot of people will say that they were there to witness that, So I don't get the flack that he gets, but it is what it comes with the territory, I guess. There was a lot of flack behind Kobe. And, there was a lot of flack behind T-Mac. There was a lot of flack behind
a lot.
Yeah. So it just comes with the
and then
the title.
Ansem, I think more so the Kobe Bryant comparison, because Ansem, when you are a talent like who he is, so I don't think he's washed. If he went in this season and averaged like 18 and was playing like and seeing all this stuff that's happening, then I would be like, he's declining. Because here's the thing, the defense argument is not an argument. LeBron James has been playing defense like this in regular season since 2010. This is not new. And LeBron was not in his 30s in 2010. This is not a new thing. Yes, maybe he looks a little bit more stiff, but this is not new. LeBron James has not been playing defense since the Miami Heat.
Last year in Miami.
Yes. Okay, fine. Okay, you're being nicer than him than I am. I'm going as far as 2010. But yes, fine. If you want to go that far back, sure. 13, 14, whatever. Okay, I'll give you that. But this is nothing new. It's just you can't. It's hard. He's not able to do that. You're seeing it. It is exposed. It's exposed. He's being exposed to it because it's in the Western Conference. So you can't do that in the Western Conference. So you're seeing it more because losses are being had because of it. But to me, that does not equal declining, because Brandon, I don't remember what game it was, but we were joking about it when we were streaming 2K, because the game before that the Lakers played, LeBron was out there playing Hall of Fame defense, looking like he was straight out of 2K.
Lock down Drew Holiday.
Yeah.
Your local LA boy.
That's right. That's what it was against. It was against the Pelicans to get their revenge. So it's like, no, I'm not going to give that to him, because I do believe, and you can't control this on any team. I mean, Lakers probably aren't even the most injured team in the league right now, as crazy as that is to sound. But injuries be damned, Lakers will not be in the situation. Mind you, would they still be in fourth? That's debatable, because they did have an easier schedule prior to All-Star, and then their schedule got a little bit more difficult after, so who knows what would happen. But I'm not going to co-sign on the wash statement. Not yet. Not yet. I don't think he's close to it yet.
We need a clear, definitive, he can't do it no more, and we haven't seen that. Yeah, this season
there is a decline. Yes, I mean obviously, but his decline is a lot slower than the likes of a Dwayne Wade or Carmelo Anthony.
Yes, good example.
So, I don't know.
Great example, actually.
That is my defense of LeBron James for the day. That's all you're gonna get out of me. But no, I'm not team LeBron is washed. And I think that's crazy talk. I'm glad to see Clyde call out LeBron as he's right, CK. Again, we talked about that briefly. Bailey, shout out to Bailey, what's good? I don't think he's right, but I don't think he's wrong, because, again, there's no context in the situation, so Clyde is speaking off of what he's seeing. But like Brandon's saying, who is a Laker fan, who's watched the games all the time, that is not a odd occurrence. He sits on the end of the bench and he talks to the veterans and talks to the guys on the end of the bench rather than being in the coaching staff. Is that a testament to the coaching staff, though? That's a different conversation.
Yes, that is something. Yeah.
But as far as chemistry with your team and that, I don't think so, because he, as you saw, he's still having conversations with Tyson Chandler, a fellow vet. He's sitting next to Lonzo, who he was cracking jokes with the entire game, Lance Stevenson. So it's like, the chemistry's still going to be there. Homeboy Andre Ingram was Andre. Jesus Christ. It is Andre Ingram. It is Andre Ingram. Oh, yeah. Brandon Ingram was on my brain. I was like, Andre. But it was actually Andre Ingram who was actually there sitting on the floor right in front of LeBron. So it's like there's context to it. But at the same time, if you're not seeing all that, you don't have a Brandon to tell you all that, you're seeing it through Clyde's eyes. And yes, you're thinking like, yo, come on, bro. So
Yeah.
I don't think Clyde's wrong, but I don't think that he's entirely right for what he was saying. Now going back, Delano, you had said something that I want to see what Brandon has to say. Brandon is not LeBron. Do not let that go to your head.
I am
Delano,
LeBron James.
whatever.
The light-skinned LeBron James.
Speaking of light skin, Delano said, "Do you think Russell Westbrook is the wrong player to lead a championship caliber team?" Brandon.
His leadership is undeniable, but as far as as far as like a point man, or like a number one, no. Oh boy, I would rather not.
It's rough. That's why I like the Paul George film.
Yeah, like there was a reason why KD was on his team, and like there was a lot of times where KD was the most consistent player. Like as much flack as
everywhere
KD
he is, that's been his thing.
Man was a automatic 25.
Yeah,
right.
Still lives in Golden State, man.
Yep, and always with Russell Westbrook, where you never knew it was going to be. You're going to have 25, 15, and like 9. And then the next game, it was going to be, 22 points, but off of 35 shots. Like I can't call that consistent.
Yeah. No, it's not.
You can't call it consistent in terms of being
bad,
aggressive or bad.
Okay.
But as far as him being like my number one guy, like you have to produce every single day for me. Mm-hmm. I can't.
Yeah.
Especially not anymore. Maybe when he was a little bit younger, his decline. I think Russell Westbrook is going to have one of those like weird declines where it's just like,
unless he gets that jump shot right. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, and I can't have him be my number one guy anymore. He needs help.
In less words, Alex said it right there. If you're giving me 22 points and you're shooting like 35 to 40 shots, that ain't it, Chief. Unless your name is Kobe Bryant.
That's the Rock. Even when Kobe, there'll be days I'll be like, Kobe, just pass the hot damn ball. Like,
right, but that's the thing. But with Kobe, I was gonna defend him a little bit because Kobe would do that, but it wasn't a consistent thing because there would be nights where Kobe would then get 45 off of 35 shots. But then there would be a lot of nights, especially the latter of his career, where he would put up 30, 35 shots and he would get like 18 points, 22, 24 points.
It was rough, dude. Those 3 years were just, it was painful.
It was rough. I could only imagine, man. I would tune in because, again, it was the same thing. It was like, man, this is the end of Kobe, bro. Like, this is it. Kobe's gone. He's not coming back. Like, it sounds like he's dying. But you know what I mean. The game of NBA, in the game of basketball.
I still remember that day at Buffalo Wild Wings, bro.
Where you cried?
Oh, I cried. I'm not afraid to admit it, chat.
That was
like
funny.
Chris recorded me that whole night. I feel like I was hysterical.
I think I can actually pull it up actually while we.
Oh my god.
I think I got that on my Instagram.
I was so selfish that night. Like I was telling everybody, I was like, Kobe, why is he retiring today? He just dropped 60 on these cats. Like, what is he doing? He's got a whole nother season left in him.
I get those vibes from what's his name from Russ from D Wade sometimes this season too. I'm like, man, this guy has 2 more years, bro.
D Wade too is another one that's gonna be sad.
Almost gone, man. That's it. No more D Wade.
Yeah,
it's just sad, man. Ends of eras is just rough, especially guys of that level and that stature. Whatever. You know what? Wait, you can go to your history now, right? So I think it was because I had a story. I don't know if we're gonna find it, guys. It would have been funny. It would have been nice to see. Yeah. All right. Whatever, guys. Sorry. I thought I had it.
Another day, another stream.
We'll say that for another time. I'll find it and we'll download it. No, whatever. Not a big deal. But yeah. Did Brandon cry today though? No, you see Brandon. Brandon's dead inside. He didn't even feel it. We need some. That's an understatement.
When you go through 6 years of just trash basketball,
Brandon, you're talking to Knicks fans.
Mm-hmm.
We understand what you're talking about, bro. We didn't have a draft pick until when did we get KP? That was the first time that we finally had a draft pick.
And y'all hated that man.
Yeah, for about a day. That's not true. We hated him up until like his opening game, and then we're like, "Oh, this white boy's good."
He can play. Yeah.
And then everybody loved him. I remember the names people were calling him. Chris Porzingis. It was rough, man. I felt for KP, and then people got his name right instantly.
Stephen A. Smith. What? You take him?
Yeah. We all know Stephen A. Smith isn't the smartest of the bunch. We've gone through 18 years. Yeah, facts. That's what I'm saying. I'm giving Brandon the benefit of that because we did have a solid 2012-13 season. Oh, man. God. Those ones hurt, man, because just like I love that team.
Thought y'all would win the title that year.
Bro, I did. I really thought we would at least get to the finals. I'm being 100%. I really did. That's probably the most Knicks fanish I've ever been in my entire life. Where I talk out of my ass. That was probably the most I've ever been because I really did. I mean, to this day, I still feel like that team could have gone far because we beat the Heat a few times that season. The few times we played them, so I was just like, we can match up against the Heat, and then we just started falling like flies, bro. Shump broke his knee.
I feel like that happened with a lot of East teams. It just somehow worked out for the Heat.
Yeah.
You know, like the Pacers had their like they started off so hot and then they just died off. Yeah. You remember that? Yeah. And then the Knicks, like you were saying, injuries came into play. It was just
such and this is why I think that team, shout out to my guy Mike Woodson. I know not a lot of Knicks fans. I love Mike Woodson to this day. Every time I hear him talk with his raspy, I'm like, Mike Woodson, man, I miss you, bro. Anyways, but like that model of team is still probably one of my favorite things. Except I want more youth, but I love having strong veterans on your team, like the Rasheed Wallaces, the Kenyon Martins, the Jason kids. Like to have those kind of guys just be in the locker room was great. But
Baron Davis.
But the problem was we didn't have enough youth. So once all of them left, team was trash again. So like in a situation like where we are right now, and then we fill in like, you know, we get some of these guys, these kind of veteran guys that could just implement winning and implement the want to win, especially like a guy like Kevin Knox. Like, that's huge. It's powerful. Man, I'm about to cry myself. We ain't talking about that no more. After that stupid season. Woody versus Fizz. I'm taking Fizz. Because I like Fizz's development and I like Fizz's pedigree with other players in the league. That's important, especially when it comes to free agency.
I think Fizz has a much more understanding of an offensive playbook than Woodson.
But I would have loved that marriage if I wish that happened. I wish that he brought Woodson onto his staff. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, God. That would have been fun.
Y'all might get whatchamacallit, the Timberwolves coach, coach.
As an assistant?
Yeah.
Tibbs?
Yeah.
I'd be with that. The young kids would not be able to handle Tibbs, so they would cry. Knox would be like, I can't. I'm trying to slide.
You need to be able to play 40 minutes a game.
Yeah. I love Knox, man. But Tibbs is rough. Iceland. Awful isn't the word.
Just barking.
Knox is terrible. Too. Okay. Guys, get him out. Get him out. No Knox slander in my chat. Woody's offense, ISO swing through. Yeah, his offense. If you want to call that offense, get Melo the ball.
Yeah,
that was the offense. There it is.
Melo had the right idea of the triangle. He just, I don't know. He just didn't like it. He called it everything else but the triangle, and Melo was like, oh, "Okay, yeah,
right." He was that's so true. Oh my gosh, I don't know the triangle. I can't figure it out. Melo, you been
isobo? I like that. Yeah.
Oh man, getting Melo the ball ain't a bad offense. To be fair, at least back then. You're right. But I mean, look how far it got us. It only got us so far. All right, we are about to hit that final stretch, y'all. Final 30 minutes. I do want to talk about some other things. Lakers, Knicks, that was fun. Knicks won. We sweep the Lakers. Enjoy it. Clap it up. Find a Laker fan and just point at them and laugh. And moving on. Thank you for clapping for the Knicks. I appreciate that, bro. That's very nice of you. What was I gonna say? I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh man, Brandon, you see this? I didn't see it either, but did you at least hear about this freaking Suns Pelicans game yesterday? This craziness that happened. You didn't see it, man. I think they went to, was it just overtime or double overtime? What did they do? Where'd they go? Where'd they go?
I think it went into.
It was just overtime, one overtime. But did you see how the Pelicans lost?
Yeah.
They pulled a Chris Webber, bro.
Yeah, they sure did.
Oh my goodness, man.
Yeah.
My man D Book out here shooting for my fantasy team. He playing for the cause, man, helping me win
I don't
this
know if you
championship.
saw Julius Randle's like reaction when they called the timeout. He's all like, "No, that's not."
No. Oh, I'll pull it up right now. No, I did not see his reaction. Man.
Priceless.
NBA, man. Alvin Gentry's another coach I like.
Jackson for the tie.
Look at Josh Jackson.
1.1 to play. Am I missing something here?
I'm not expecting him to hit that three.
What a gift. Pelicans
That was one of those just like let it.
Oh, it just happened right there. Oh, I missed it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jackson for the
No. That's not what are you doing?
1.1 to play. Am I missing something here?
I don't know. Well, actually, it might be like.
Oh yeah, no.
There's no timeouts left, guys.
Oh man, you hate to see
We're
that.
going to double overtime. Alfred Payton has it.
Look, they're trying to act like it wasn't happening. They try to act like it wasn't happening. Yo, that is insane. I didn't get to see it yet. I just heard about it.
Alvin. Like,
So what happens? So they just turn over the ball? Or no, it's a technical, right?
it's a technical.
So they lost by one because of that?
We'll get an explanation, I think.
No
It's a technical
way.
Alvin was trying to be smooth about it. He walked out on the court and he's like, oh, my bad. Back it up. Throw the ball in. Throw the ball. It was
Yeah,
like
they
that
did.
ice
That's what
game.
that was. And that was funny. They tried to Alfred Payton over there trying to roll it like he's trying to waste time off the clock.
1.1 to play. They're discussing it now. Both teams are
like
out of
that.
time.
That you hate to see that, ladies and gentlemen.
There's confusion
Oh my gosh.
among the three that we're
That's
looking
rough.
at right now.
That's a rough one.
Listen to this.
That's a rough one. Sheesh. That's how you successfully tank right there, man. Knicks need to take notes. Lakers need to take notes. Figure that out.
I'd rather not.
Oh man. Everybody wants who we play for. Okay, we're gonna bring who we play for. Not this week. Where are we at? I mean, what was this Sunday? Okay, we'll probably do who we play for the last Sunday of this month. We'll do who we play for. There you go, guys. There it is. Book it, Dano. Book it, Dano. Who we play for last Sunday of the month. We got it. My man was walking the dog. Yeah, he's trying to play it off. What's in the reason we lost? Stat came back from injury during Pacers series, and Woody tried turning us from three-point team into a let's score in the paint against. Yes. But I still love Woodson. I don't care. Knicks fans love to point fingers real fast. I love Woodson. He remember the difference between him and Mike D'Antoni instantly. That team looked like a whole. I loved it. He had a great mindset for the squad. He didn't execute offense very well,
But he got all those
culture.
guys, all those old people to play defense.
Yeah, he got the culture back for a few seasons. It was great, man. It was a great time, man. Woodson was the GOAT. I don't care. How do you forget me? That's what I'm. The amount of coaches you have on the bench, and not only them, you have bench warmers that never see the floor on the bench that should be paying attention to that crap. Like, there's no reason that you should. Yeah, it's sad. It's sad.
You good?
Except if you're the player and you're the one that calls it, but it's the coach called it. Alvin.
Man, you felt very passionate about that. You good over there?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Oh yeah, I'm good. It's just I that's my thought process on that too. Like I think about them like those coaches should be fired. Like not Alvin Gentry, all of his assistants should be fired. They let him walk out and call that timeout smooth like that.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, what's good, man? You should let Warsworld wear the Knox jersey you stole from. I did not steal the. I'm done with you guys. I'm done with y'all.
You stole it.
I'm done talking about it. I paid $100 and was it $130 or $140 for that freaking jersey. I ain't steal nothing.
Oh, update for the chat too, by the way. Chris and I did play basketball Wednesday, and he did not airball one of my passes.
I'm out here, man. I was out there.
He clanked it off to the left side of the rim, though.
I was balling before I would go on your team. No, that's not true. I had that one game. You see me, man? I was out there with my Euro. I was doing an old school CK to the rim. I didn't do it again. I'm getting back in shape, y'all. Y'all don't understand. It's funny. Because people, when I say that, like I say that at work, I'm like, man, I'm out of shape. Like, man, you skinny as hell. I'm like, no, you don't understand, man. Basketball shape is different.
Trust.
It's different. It's different. Like, yeah, I'm not out of shape like that, but I'm out of shape stamina wise. Like, things that I used to do, I'm still fast. I don't care what nobody say, but I ain't got the burst like I used to. That's gone.
You know you're in basketball shape when I'm going back to college days. We used to have to run 5 miles before every practice.
Sheesh.
And then we had to do a whole bunch of like shooting drills.
Mm-hmm.
So by the end of the day, you start off at 3 and practice at 7. You're gassed, right? I'll never be in that kind of shape ever again. But best believe I can get up and down the court maybe like 4 games now. Mm-hmm. And even then I still feel like, man, I just look at it like I'm a shell of myself. So
me too, man. I hate it. It's like, man, the things I used to be able to do, that's long gone.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do that no more. Mm-hmm. Just laying it up the other day and fitting between 2 dudes to get to the rim like that. My ego was like, hey, woo! Remember those days, CK, when you was doing this on the regular? Nah, no. Now I'm out here J.R. Smith, man. I'm out here trying to get those threes off screens and mid-range.
Chris had a couple post-ups. I was like, ooh.
That's old school. Yeah, I can't even do that like I used to. I got a few of them down in the same game. It's all right. Hey, man, week on week progress. It's every week. It's going to be improvement. All right? Just let me live.
Next week.
Oh, my God. I saw Knox may be only thing to make quite on the Knicks. I see no upside. Well, then I don't know if you know basketball, bro. There's a lot to it. I don't understand. He's 19 years old, 6'9". He has a jump shot that's wet. It's inconsistent, but that's what comes when you play 35 to 40 minutes a game in the end. I'm not gonna sit here. We went through this last week. I'm not doing it again.
He's not entertaining this.
Just stay asleep when he plays well next year. That's all I ask. I don't want to hear it.
Sick of age as an excuse. Well,
then, like I said, watch basketball, bro. I'm not entertaining it this week. I'm not entertaining it again. We went through this last week. Yeet! Yeah, Travis, that's how I feel about this conversation. Giannis kills me being one of the best players without a consistent jump. Right? But that's the thing. But he's now pulling like he think he got a jumper, and that's scary.
Julius Randle's just like that too.
But his jumper has improved though this year.
He has improved, but what is Julius's patent game?
Oh, bully ball, man.
Mm-hmm.
That man be
he is Latank.
Head button, elbowing to the hoop.
Mm-hmm.
That dude made a muscle. CK, I'm a playmaker in 2K, but I'm a sharp IRL. I'm 17 and made a 3-4. There you go. That's what's up, man. I remember those days. Man, I used to be shooting Steph Curry shots before Steph Curry shots were cool. Well, technically, they're not Steph Curry shots because it would just be NBA 3 for us, but you know what I mean. I guess that's not really Steph Curry at all.
That is not Steph Curry.
Man, shoot, man. And the OG when Jessamine was popping.
Where you had to wait. If you lost, you had to wait
hours
minimum.
Man.
Good times. Now it's just a whole bunch of high schoolers that I want to punch
and that are not good.
Yeah.
Shout out to Nick, except for Nick and his boys. They're solid.
I want to punch Nick sometimes.
Punch him. He's that kind of guy. He has a reputation, man. His Daniel comes out every now and then. Just stupid. Not wet, CK. More like slippery.
That was a good one.
Oh, that's stupid. I hate you. Man, just dunk on life. So much more rewarding. I don't get it, Edgar. What you mean? That sounded very positive, but I don't understand the positivity there.
Oh,
Please.
have I told you the story about Edgar?
No. No. What happened? No, I need to know. I need to know.
He's a bully in real life. So he dunked on a kid, right? Mind you, it's a little kid, right?
Yeah.
And then he kicks him.
Why?
He kicks him in the face as he's like
in the dunk celebration, like he's like going crazy and kicks him.
No, like you know how you hang on the rim
Right.
and then you're trying to like people are underneath, so you got to swing.
Yeah.
He full on like hits the kid in the back of the head.
Come on.
Yeah. He sure did. Yeah. And like was proud of it, and he decided to tell all the Xbox friends, and now we just think he's a bully to all the kids. That'll be a part of my my motivational speech. Don't be a bully, guys. Okay, don't be a bully.
Here you go, Brandon. Travis, would you trade LeBron if you could realistically for the Lakers?
No.
Edgar, oh no, don't you dare.
I told her it happened, bro.
Mudiay Knicks, he's back. What was the bet? Did you guys even formally make a bet? Mudiay Knicks, Brandon. Okay, I was gonna say, Brandon, you better not act like you don't remember Mudiay Knicks, because this guy was on you from the beginning of the season talking about Lakers not making playoffs.
I don't remember the bet.
Oh, you don't remember? I don't remember the bet either. What was the bet, Mudiay? I just remember you being real. You were serious about that, and we both called you crazy. But again, it's not my team, so I could care less if I'm wrong on that situation. That's not true, Edgar. It sounds true to me, bro. Don't be kicking little kids, man. Dunk the ball, get down, and go play defense.
Yeah, man.
God, Edgar.
I understand that you're always trying to display your dominance, but it's a little kid, man. Like let's you know, the youth needs to. They don't need to be kicked down.
I mean, it depends on what the age of the youth is. If the youth is like 16, oh yeah, kick them. But if it's like a 9, 10-year-old, no, don't.
I think it was a 9 or 10.
Yeah. See, no, that's too far. But if they 16, let them learn. Move.
Mind you, why are you playing with 9 or 10-year-olds?
That's the other thing too.
Man. Like, I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing playing with little
like
kids?
A family function that's at the park. He said, "Hey man, let's run some with all his nephews and nieces." Now they dunking and kicking kids in the face.
Yeah, like
Edgar, come on, man. We need an explanation. Chris, you don't know the facts. They gave you the worst version of the story.
Hey, that's how he gave it to us. I'm just telling the story.
Hilarious, bro. Maybe the kids had it coming. See, Alex, that's what I'm saying, man. Sometimes kids are just little knuckleheads, man. 5-year-old kids learning how to walk, trying to play basketball for the first time. They talking about ball. It's like, get out of here, kid. Kicks him in the face. Oh man.
And like after, I think he stared him down after he dunked on him. I think that's what also happened too. If I'm not wrong.
If you stared at these little kids, Edgar, come on, bro.
Like he put nuts in their face.
We're gonna talk about this later, Brandon.
he nuts in the face, kicked him in the side of the head, and then just stared him down. Like, you know, like he wanted a technical foul. You know, he was asking for it.
Like Trey, a soft technical.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just got to kick a kid. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Alex. That's my motto in life.
I'm not gonna say the phrase, but I'm sure y'all know what, you know, F them kids. You know, like
oh yeah.
That's what Cap was
Travis,
saying.
it be like that sometimes. Yeah, see, no remorse for the kids here on the Coast to Coast podcast. All right, so we are on. Hi guys, my name is CK and I can't speak English. Folks. Right. So we are on the finishing stretch. We have not played any of our known games in quite some time because we've had lots of news, and we would fill up the entire show, and we would get to end, and we wouldn't be able to play one. But today we're bringing back a classic, and no, it's not who we play for. It is the buy or sell game where I ask Brandon questions whether he is going to buy or sell certain things, more so pertaining to the NBA, and some that might not pertain to NBA. And as always, chat, We will leave a little bit of a barrier for the chat to respond as well and answer whether they should buy or sell. Sometimes Brandon will be stuck and he looks to the chat like, I don't know what to do. Chat, help me out. And then the chat helps him out or they don't help him out. And if your name is Dale, then you give an answer that's not even on the board. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen, with the new installation of buy or sell. Hold on, we need the music. Which one are we gonna do? We're gonna do Wii. We'll do the Wii music today. Because buy or sell is not as it's not a heavy, crazy, serious game. Yes. And we're here, guys. It's lit. You guys hear it? And we're off. All right, Brandon. Buy or sell? The Knicks sweep of the Lakers doesn't mean ish, or the Lakers are really just that bad this year.
I'm dead.
Are you? Huh?
I'm dead inside.
Dead inside. Wait, that's not buy or sell. That's not buy or sell. That's the wrong game, Chris. Goodness gracious. All right, let's just go with the second one. The Knicks sweeping the Lakers proves that the Lakers are just that bad this year. Are you buying or selling that? There it is. All right, I'm back. I remember my game.
Selling.
You're selling that?
Mm-hmm.
How dare you? Lakers are trash. I'm just kidding. I'm playing. All right. I'm sure everyone's gonna probably buy that. Buy a 6-pack.
Yep.
They really bad. Yeah, my bad. I did that wrong. I played the game wrong. Sorry, guys. Buy or sell my last thing. What'd I say?
Wrong game.
I'm kind of cheap, so I might have to sell a lot. Buying. Delano's buying. Edgar's selling. Okay. Let's see. Hulu has live sports now? Yeah, I know. I just don't have money for it. One day, maybe. Buying, selling. It's even right now. Buying, sell. All right, cool. All right. That's an even one. Whatever. People defending the Lakers. Who cares? Whatever. Brandon, are you buying or selling that Luke Walton's time is up in Los Angeles?
Buying.
You're buying on it finally? Wow.
As much as I don't want it, it's about that time, man.
Respect.
Luke Walton is one of those young coaches where you know he's going to be a good coach because when we were healthy, we were a top 10 defensive team.
Yeah.
When LeBron left, we were a top 8 defensive team.
Yeah. You're leaving out the main ingredient to the reason of all that stuff. But it's fine. You don't have to say
Mr. Lonzo.
Okay.
Mr. Lonzo.
All right. Just making sure that it's remembered.
Defensive player of the year for the Lakers. So
put him on the all defense team even if he hasn't played the second half of the season. Alex, I like Walton. Me too. I just don't like him over there. He needs a team full of young guys like he had, but keeping it that way, not with LeBron James. That's it. Everyone's buying that one. That was buying a dozen. Yeah, that wasn't even a hard one. LeBron trying to get himself a puppet for a coach. Yeah, that's all it's always been. Brian Shaw, ladies and gentlemen. Next one. All right.
Okay, LeBron, whatever you want to do.
Yes, that's the kind of coach he needs. Brandon, are you buying or selling? Dang, man. Edgar's selling Delano. Don't sell Delano. Don't do that. Don't do that. We need Delano out here in these streets.
I'm selling.
Okay, we'll use Delano's. I like Delano's. Okay. Are you buying or selling LeBron being a coach killer and a locker room cancer?
Oh, selling. Sorry. Yeah, selling.
You thought a little too hard on that one.
Yeah, I was. I don't know why I was reading too much into that.
Yeah,
you
really did.
What does he mean by cancer killer?
Locker room coach killer. Coach killer? LeBron?
But I'm selling on it.
LeBron needs Kermit as a head coach because the voice that Reddit
did. Yeah.
Come on, guys. Whatever you want to do. Yeah, go ahead. Come on, LeBron.
LeBron needs Kermit as a head coach. Huge purchase on this team. On this team. Yeah, okay. I'll give you that one, Alex. And Brandon, you said you're selling?
I'm selling.
This is hard for me, man. I don't know what I would do on this, but luckily I don't have the answer because it's not for me to answer. It's for your game. No, it's a soft sell. I don't think so in the past, but I think the Lakers, he has been demanding a little bit too much for my liking. But I'm still gonna softly sell this one. Very softly. Yes.
Softly with his words.
And with my sell. Guys, pause for sirens. Okay, they're gone. All right. Buy or sell, Brandon. We talked about this briefly last week, but we have more people this week, so I'm very curious to hear everyone's opinion. Are you buying or selling the addition of other cups and tournaments in the NBA instead of an All-Star break?
Oh man,
It'd be throughout the year. It wouldn't be just in the All-Star weekend.
Say it again. Say it again.
Are you buying or selling? Sorry, I got fruit snacks, guys. Today's episode is sponsored by Mott's. Are you drinking the juice? There you go, guys. I'm out here. Mott's, hire me, bro. All right, are you buying or selling on the NBA replacing an All-Star break with tournaments or cups throughout the season?
I'm selling that for right now. I think us having that conversation about it last week, it was really good. It made me warm up to the idea.
Yeah, last
but
week
as
was
far
one
as
of my favorite podcasts. That was
yes,
a good one. That was really good.
Yes. But as far as like implementing it, like, oh, it's gonna happen next year. No, I can't do that yet. So if they start talking about it more instead of just like randomly on, that I didn't even know about this, then yeah, I'm selling it for right now.
I'm buying it. I want it. I always love the cups in soccer because there's more to compete for rather than just one playoff. You don't lose the what's it called? The NBA season doesn't become as stale because there's a lot more to play for in different points of the season. I'm buying 100%. Edgar, well, I'm buying on that ad from CK. Not here.
If they do that, would that make the playoffs less meaningful?
No, because the championship is still the biggest, the most sought out prize.
Right, but like if everybody's having these cups and like, oh, I'm a winner just as much as
but
whoever won the
it'd be like anything where it's like, yeah, it's
I'm
good
talking
for the team.
more for,
yeah, you're gonna win money, you're gonna sell more tickets because of these tournaments and stuff. But it'll be like, yeah, the New York Knicks are the winner of the last 2 Stern Cups, but they can't quite get to the NBA Finals. So it's still an honor. It's still something that is going to be a medal or a trophy for the team. But the ultimate win is still the NBA championship. That's just like just like soccer. There's so many different cups that they play for that still have a want and a need for some of these players to play for. But at the end of the day, like the Champions League and those kind of things, those are the ones that they want. I think it would make the season a little less
drawn out.
Yes. It would add to the season. But again, I'm buying. People are selling. Hold on, let me read what people said.
Yeah, I like what ISO said. ISO said cups equal participation trophy. Like that, I know a lot of old heads are like, no, don't do this. It sounds stupid because,
I don't think of it that way at all because they gain money.
Yeah, like I get that, but I'm just saying as like old fans or old heads, like the people that played in the 70s, 80s, 90s, they're gonna be, thinking some type of way just because.
Trash. I want a division cup. I don't know. I want there to be like one tournament where it's like the best 8 teams in the league compete. That's outside of the playoffs. Something. But then it's also all about how you brand it, how you present it. That will add to the.
That's half of the battle.
Exactly. So it doesn't have to be a participation cup if it's presented as a participation cup. But look at the summer league now. More and more, it went from you won the summer league, but now like people they talk about that stuff to this day. Like, man, this
like
guy.
That's a vacation spot.
Yeah. So I'm just saying, I think it would be good. It has worked in other leagues. I think it would be dope. Anyways, moving off of that, we talked about that. Please watch the last podcast if you want to know more about that. And here, it was a good conversation. All right. Play less than 82. No, see, I don't want that either. But anyways, CK wants a teacup. Yeah, I would love a teacup. You win the teacup. All right, Brandon, we're running out of time. This is the second to last one.
And
Brandon.
he wants a dirt nap.
Huh?
What?
How dare you? Are you buying or selling? Now this is another one that we changed and we went back on. Are you buying or selling that we should have never gone back to the normal basketball from the composite basketball? Remember back in 2007 where they experimented with that new composite ball, the new design, but then all the NBA players were crying and whining about it being too slippery, and then they decided to go back to the normal basketballs? Are you buying that David Stern was too soft and listen to him, or are you selling like, yeah, he did the right thing? You should do what the players want.
Did the right thing for once. So I'm buying.
The only reason why I asked that question, yeah, you're buying. Yeah, you like that they went back to no ball. The only reason why I asked that question is because I was watching a video of T-Mac on the Rockets in 2007, and I saw the old ball, the composite ball. I'm like, yo, man, those things look so cool. I'm tired of the old design. I want that design again. And then I just thought of it, and I decided I would ask in the thing today.
Have you played in those balls recently?
We play with them at some point. It's those composite slippery. Yeah, we've played with them at some point.
Okay. I mean, I don't know. Like I'm so used to. I'm sure if you started at a generation and not just here.
It in.
There's no ball.
Exactly what he did. There was no prefix to it. It just happened. But no, I'm buying too. I just thought I'd ask because I thought the design looked cool. A lot of people are buying. Strong buy, did the right thing. We talking about hoops? Yeah, we talking about balls, Marty. All right, last one, Brandon. I can't think of it. I lost it. Oh, okay. Last one. Here we go. All right, Brandon. Are you buying or selling? This is a big one. Are you buying or selling that Zion Williamson is going to be the next
Los Angeles Laker?
You heard what I said. He's going to be the next icon, generational player of the future. And I don't want we have to wait and see. No, I want you, Brandon, to answer. Whether you're going to buy or sell on it right now?
When you mean by generational, you're talking about
the
face
LeBron
of the
replacement.
So face. Okay. I'll buy it. For right now. Yeah, I'll buy it.
Alex is buying. Yeah, I was buying. Before you even say it, buy it. Sell on Zion. So it's selling. Marty's selling. Yeah, I was sold. It's about even. And you're buying, Brandon?
Yeah, I'm buying. Yeah.
I don't know yet.
You're selling?
I don't know yet.
Because, I mean, it doesn't happen very often where somebody gets this much media attention. Not even Andrew Wiggins. Like, Andrew Wiggins got all the high school attention. Then when college, he didn't get
You didn't hear
jack.
nothing about
Zion's been followed since his junior, I'd say his sophomore
I was going to say sophomore year.
And, that coverage, if not, got bigger when he went to Duke. In his only year, he's going to spend at Duke. Yeah, I think he's going to be. He just has that makeup as a to be one of those like chosen boys for the NBA.
Yeah,
like the dude is he's very humble. He's very to himself. He's all about the team. He does everything that all the media people, all the owners, naturally is a guy that everybody likes.
He's good on the court, and he'll be able to sell whatever he wants to sell off the court.
Yeah.
Shoes, food, movie. He has that it factor.
He's marketable.
Yeah, thank you. That's what I was looking for. Good call.
So I can see it. I can see it. And if he goes to New York, it's gonna go sky roof. Like it's gonna be.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and say this now. It'll be bigger than LeBron James.
Yeah.
At one point.
And Delano, no, not at this level. Thon Maker was not sought out at this level. Andrew Wiggins, like Brandon said, in Canada in high school, Andrew Wiggins and Jabari Parker were the ish. But then once they went to college, they fizzled out because they didn't have that takeover like Zion did. Because that's the thing. Zion was a YouTube sensation But then when he went to college, he was supposed to be the same thing. He wasn't even a top prospect. He was like he was like number 5. I think he was like 5'6". It was Cam Reddish and RJ Barrett. But then he changed that whole thing up and said, "No, I'm gonna be somebody you're gonna want to see." And then
it's like night and day.
Yeah. So it's not. I don't think it's the same thing as any of those guys. It is very close to like the kind of media that LeBron James got. It's close. I'm not saying it is the same thing. It's close though. So for that, I'm gonna buy. I'll softly buy it. Yeah, I'll put some stake in it. I'll buy it. And like you said, especially if he goes to New York, yeah. And that's why I feel like the NBA is gonna rig this draft, whether it be for you or for us, because they want him to go to a big market. You know what I mean?
Like the NBA is like trying so hard to get like big markets. They're like a player to go there. That's why when LeBron James went to the Lakers, nonstop coverage of what happened, because it's been a minute since. Yeah, it's the Lakers. Like it's playoffs. It's cool. It's cool that he went back to Cleveland. It's cool that it was really high when he went to Miami. And then when he went back to Cleveland, it was just like, oh, okay, yeah, he went back to Cleveland. Well, no, when he goes back, it goes to LA. When he goes to New York, when he goes to,
they're gonna rig it. I just don't see them letting him, because the Cleveland. I mean, obviously, back in the day, the draft was different, and it just made sense for LeBron to go to Cleveland. But now, in this age where they changed the rules, they can finagle it more because it's not as unrealistic. So
when they stopped showing the ping pong balls, that
that is what I'm saying. Like they used to show it and the thing would stop. You pick it out. And they don't do that no more. It's in the back. We're sitting there talking about the possibilities. We're talking to the players that are supposed to be top 5, and next thing you know, this random guy comes out, got all these envelopes all of a sudden. You know what I'm saying? So like it could happen. This has been speculated for years now. Look at the Cavaliers back in the day. So it's like the NBA was trying to get the Cavaliers because they wanted to. Well, I mean, this is a conspiracy.
It was a story,
but they want because of what Dan Gilbert said about LeBron. So they're like trying to like boost them with players so that timeline could happen where the Cavaliers could get the revenge against LeBron kind of thing. Conspiracy. Not saying that's facts, but I'm saying that I feel like that was a conspiracy with that whole thing, and that's why they got so many chances. It's on the Cavaliers to mess it up. But I would be very surprised if they let the universe handle it and then say like the Phoenix Suns get them or something like that. I strongly believe it's gonna be the Lakers are magically gonna jump up. The Knicks are gonna already bomb 3, so it's not gonna be as unrealistic for us to get the first pick. Or they do the Cavs timeline and be like, is he the next LeBron? Will he fill the shoes that the king left? They're going to do that whole thing. So, but
what if I told you?
Yeah, right. Right. What if I told you that there was 2 kings in Cleveland, but one just wasn't born in Cleveland? Zion Williamson for the dunk. Zion Williamson from Collins section. I can hear this 30 for 30 from right now. CK2K Zemba or Zemba. Yeah, because Mike Zemba. I see what you did there. But yeah, that's just my conspiracy theory for the day on that. I feel like
good conspiracy.
Yeah, I just feel like it's gonna because of everything we just named. You just put them in the right home. The NBA is like, all right, LeBron, you can go. We're good. We're set for about 20 years. We're good. We got this. But watch the Sonics get Zion. I hate Dale. Dale, get out. My man out here giving the Sonics Boogie Cousins and Zion Williamson in the same stream. Anyways, MH, I saw you, bro. What's good, man? Yow, all the late people coming through. What's up? What's up? And I will only be happy if he is a Nick by the lottery. Facts, man. Oh man, May 14th, y'all. It's right around the corner, man.
It's the day.
It's already it's already almost April.
It's the day we find out Zion's gonna be a Laker.
Bro, I swear on everything, if we find the Lakers get in the top 3. And then you hear the Knicks name called second, and the Lakers are the only ones left. I am going to. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Going to Staples Center.
You're just gonna bomb it.
I'm just gonna fight somebody.
You
do you work here? Just fight him.
Just knock him out right
Just
quick.
mad, yeah.
Cold clock. Okay. All right. I'll make sure to get the bail money with Carly.
Please, yeah, that would be great. Anyways, that is the end of our stream, ladies and gentlemen. Fun times, good conversation. Overall, Knicks beat the Lakers in a thriller.
Thriller.
That's what I wanted. That's the reaction I was looking for.
Yeah, it was a real thriller. Yeah, we all had a great time.
F this NBA season.
Whatever, man. Hey, look, man. The tank isn't that bad, all right? Fight Lonzo. I won't fight Lonzo because he needs to be Nick, so I can't fight Lonzo. Well, we need to demand the lottery balls come back next year. Next year, after they rig it this year, so we can get Zion, then we can get the balls back next year. Fight LeVar CK. I won't fight LeVar. I fight him to adopt me. Shoot, make me a ball.
That's LA's favorite dad. You better not want to fight
Man,
that, man.
no, adopt me, bro. LA, man, that man worldwide. What you mean? That LA stuff long gone. That man worldwide. They love him in China.
I'm gonna keep it at LA just because there's other fan bases that be like, I don't like the VAR. Utah.
Yeah, New York too. I love Lonzo, but I hate LeVar. Anyways, I'm out. We out of here. Fun game today. Good stream. Shout out to everybody that was in here. If you have not already, Discord is in the description below. Hit that link. Get in the Discord. Conversations are lit. Yeah, Brandon shows tomorrow. He'll be talking more about the Knicks whooping on the Lakers, so that'll be fun to listen to from a perspective of two Laker fans. Yeah. If you haven't already, hit the like, hit the subscribe to Brandon's channel. That is also in the link below. There should be a card that you can click on. We out.
Fight Candace Parker. Jeebus.
I would never fight Candace Parker. That woman
that's
a
bad.
God. Yeah,
that's
no. She is no. I'll fight Magic though for sure. All right, I'm out of here. Y'all be blessed. Bye.
Peace.
I clicked the wrong screen, so we're not leaving yet. Okay, now we're leaving. Okay, bye.
Peace.